I'm Adam the Horror Historian, and welcome back to the Nightmare Arcade. I've actually been having a lot of fun at looking at a bunch of different little indie titles all across the internet, and attempt to bring a little light to them. We started out with Fears of Fathom, Home Alone, which kind of blew me away, and then we moved on to Late Homework, which was one of the games that actually made me want to start this whole series to begin with. Even though I was super excited to play that game, there was another game that excited me and was in the same video where I found Late Homework, and that was today's game, Rental. This was in that other video I was talking about with NitroRad, and it looks so good, I just had to play it. Released March of 2024 by Lonely House. There really isn't much out there like this game, and it's the only release from this studio as far as I'm aware. And what a way to make a debut. The whole family arrives, but when Umi is the first to enter the cabin, she quickly discovers that she is trapped there. In order to get out, Umi runs into a guy renting the cabin and says she needs to find items for a ritual. Nothing super crazy here. No elaborate schemes and no super crazy plot twists either. The games that are like this and Late Homework just scratches this itch I have for some of the older games, but without me having to pull out my PlayStation. The biggest difference between those games and this games is that we have much better grasp on what controls work well for a 3D space. The atmosphere here is a little bit of a chippier version of Silent Hill, while the character design is a lower poly count version of Animal Crossing, so I'm not sure what else I could have wanted. The voiceover reminds me of Animal Crossing, so needless to say, this game just oozes charm. You decide to enter the cabin before your family, only to discover you are unable to leave at all. In finding the rental man, you learn that he doesn't even know how long he's been stuck there, but long enough that there's no hope from him at all. He lists the things he needs, and then he just disappears. Now it's going from room to room in order to try to find these items. Nothing super surprising here. There is a maze section in this game. Got a little lost in. Shocker, I know. Getting lost is my strong suit, but even with this, the game was manageable for me, so if I can do it, so can you. If you are looking for a game full of jump scares, gore, and disturbing images, this one is not for you in the slightest. The game is all about how cute it is, while the atmosphere is heavy and gloomy. The controls are easy to manage for the most part, and the sound design was spot on for what I would want for something like this. I mean this as a massive positive, but this is what I would get someone new to horror games to play. It's inviting, but has a slight creepy factor that would be a perfect introduction to the genre. I once subjected an ex to Five Nights at Freddy's because I thought it would be amusing, and it was. But if I wanted her to learn to love the genre I was into, this was probably not the best place to start it. I ended up getting her into a puzzle game, and she kind of got a glimpse of what I enjoyed. This game would have been so much better. We are back for another dev that doesn't seem to have a lot of online interviews. I would love to know more about them. At some point, I still would love to feel justified reaching out because they seem to be very community oriented. If you go through their X, they love to post people's fan art, and even done competitions for art and stories. They have managed to post a small bit about their new project, and if it's anything like Rental, I will be playing this as soon as possible. This is a game that needs more people playing it. Twitch streamers, play the game. You're all missing out on this one, big time. The crossover is very strong for people I know who enjoy a good horror game as well as something cozy. I wasn't super stoked about the Twitch clips, but yet again we head over to YouTube, and I still managed to be disappointed. None of these clips really show just how good it feels to play this game, and I don't want to give away the whole thing because it is such a short game. I wish I had more to show on this and get some people's reactions, but hopefully soon more people will get some clips of this game. This game is not exactly what I would describe as being in my wheelhouse as far as horror games goes. Somewhat cozy vibe is not for me typically, but honestly, I love this game. I was hoping for something different than my usual, and that is exactly what I got and couldn't be happier. The game itself was super tight and responsive with audio that just hit exactly where I needed it to be. The atmosphere was amazing, not something I would have guessed possible with such a cute character design, and the story was simple and to the point. At the time of writing this, I needed something a little easier on my brain because I just played a wild game and I'm still trying to process it. Thank you for watching the third episode of Nightmare Arcade. I really am enjoying this and I can't wait to post more. If you want to know about the games that are coming up, the best way to do that is to be a sub over on Twitch or join the Patreon. We are still trying to stream once a month over there, just for those people. An archive will be made available to you and your name will be added to the credits in every long format video. And we've also made that available on the streaming credits as well. Because of a new promotion at work, the move, and a bunch of other things in life going on, things have been a little spotty, but I'm really hoping to get ahead of these things and already working on the next video of Nightmare Arcade. Thank you again for checking out the video, and we will see you soon enough.